Let's see. Lindsay, I'm a married mom of 4 girls, part of a blended family, and I can speak on the trials and tribulations of being a mixed family with exes. That won't stop at anything to destroy the sanctity of my family. I've had court battles in 2 different states, going through the legal system and seeing how corrupt the system actually is. Mm-hmm. So when you say the system is corrupt, what do you mean?
As far as that, it's just like there's a lot of people go into like, I'm going to get divorced, the woman's going to win, all these things. And really what it's about is like, it is 50 shades of gray. It's not black and white like people think.
No.
So just if you're going through that situation, think about those things and be smart about it. And it's like, so the 2 different states thing is that my ex lives in Texas, and I lost my court battle because the judge didn't like people from Colorado. So they were berating me in court, calling me a pothead, and I was a Olympic weightlifter going through USADA and WADA, which are the anti-doping agencies, and he's calling me a pothead in court for no reason.
Because Colorado legalized weed?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
And so did you lose the custody dispute because of that, or?
It wasn't specifically because of that, but I lost because, my now 18-year-old daughter, who was 15 at the time, was struggling in school, and so they thought that she would do better in school in Texas, even though she had spoke to the judge, and like it's a whole mess. We're still kind of going through things, so I kind of have to dance around stuff. But but ultimately, I lost the case because they thought Texas's school system was better than Colorado's.
Wait, and just curious, when it came to the weed thing,
Mm-hmm.
the judge came to this conclusion simply by virtue of you having lived in Colorado, or did your husband present an argument or evidence that you smoked weed?
No, all on his own because I lived in Colorado.
The husband didn't make any accusations of drug use?
Mm-hmm.
That's peculiar from the judge.
Yeah.
I'll grant you that. Okay, you said you have an 18-year-old daughter who's going through her own issues, and watching her having to sort through the pool of boys as possible boyfriends is incredibly heartbreaking. I can go down the rabbit hole of the nonsense she has to choose from. Unfortunately for her, she has grown up with a dad who is an alpha male, or you could call him a man's man, and everyone she possibly wants to date needs to come meet him, and he is a 6'2" bearded man that is very masculine, and these boys show up and can't even have a conversation with either of us, let alone give a proper handshake. It is so sad, the generation of boys that is coming up who can't even figure out if they're male or female. Okay. All right, that's another thing. But so you're experiencing the I guess the guys that your daughter's dating, they're wimpy, no handshake, no.
Yeah. So we live in the
They
forest.
can't communicate.
Yeah, they can't do
They don't
anything.
look you in the eye.
No.
They don't
They
even
give you,
understand
like,
how to
that
have
noodle
a
handshake.
Yeah, they
It's
can't even
like-
they
it's
don't
text
even
from the
understand
car.
how to have a
Yeah.
Half of
conversation.
them won't
yeah.
even come inside.
Text for the car, come out.
Yeah, and it's super sad for her because we live in the forest, so we're out bucking trees, and she's got her own chainsaw and all these things, so she knows she is capable and can handle things, but she can't find, a boyfriend that can.
Thank God for those Santa Barbara cars.
Yeah, right. So she struggles with that, and it's really sad because you're like, she knows what she wants because she's grown up with her, her stepdad, but he adopted her, so her dad now, who is extremely masculine and can do all these things, and she's like, there is nobody out there like that, or that she's found. So it's sad.
Would that be a good argument for an age gap relationship?
Yeah, she'd probably need. Well, we've had that conversation with her because she's like, well, maybe I need to go older, and I'm like, well, maybe you do. As long as they are willing to have that conversation with us and be a part of our family, and it's not ick or weird, he's not trying to abuse her, then we'll totally accept them into our family.
Sure. Yeah, I understand the exact struggle you're talking about.
It's sad. Yeah.
You understand you have that too, Andrew, with your kids?
I can't say the proper word to
My
describe
daughter too.
because we're on YouTube. There is a word I would normally say to describe the type of young men who have been suitors for my daughters, and but I can't say the word. But it starts with an F.
I know, right? Exactly.
Feminine.
But anyway, yeah, feminine.
we
Exactly,
go.
feminine. It's just a lack of socialization skills. They don't have them.
Oh, absolutely.
They don't know how to communicate at all.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, they're constantly on their
On
phones.
games.
But this is not. By the way,
Gamers and all this,
if you experiment with this, if you actually take this just outside what you've noticed with the suitors for your kid, go to like fast food restaurants, shit, like none of them can socialize.
Oh, I know. She works at one. Well, she did
it's
work
insane.
at one. She's a different one, but
They just don't know how to socialize.
no.
Like they're scared to order
No, they literally. So like, okay, here's an example.
Make eye contact.
When I think the first job I ever had was it was like an after school job at a McDonald's, I think. Okay. You didn't really have to train me to do much because it was a really easy job. So if you were working drive-through, nobody had to tell me to say welcome to McDonald's. I'd heard this a million times, right? Here's your this, here's your that. Have a nice day, sir. Come again. You know, that type of thing. And I just open the window. And you're like, hey, can I get some, how about some ranch? And I'm just like, open your mouth and say something. You know what I mean? But that's how it is.
It's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Yeah. Yep. So I get the struggle.